Not gonna lie to you, I have just been sat here for the past 25 minutes trying to set everything up. My microphone is on, my ring light is on, but as you can see there are no lights on behind me. That's because they broke. As we all know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and usually I don't have the camera this close to me, but I am not done with this new background yet. As you can see, we've got no lights up. I didn't feel like putting holes in my walls, so the only way to put this up was with tape. Do you like the background? Let me know. Do you want me to change it? I don't know. I'm also wearing this like 90s inspired headband. I don't know how I feel about it. And let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I am currently wearing my new spoon earrings. For those of you that don't know, I collect weird jewellery, mainly earrings. I hope this angle is good. With this chair, like, I always think it's uneven. If I ever make a video and I'm not fully satisfied with it, I'm not uploading it. That's how I am. Hey, it's Mel, hope you're doing well, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. There is a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. I'm basically just going to be telling you guys where I've been and what's been going on in my life as of recently. This year has been god-awful, and I've got into the year with a positive mindset thinking, you know, if I think positive things will happen, but that's not been happening. I obviously left this channel without any explanation whatsoever, and I do apologise, but at that time I was dealing with a lot of stuff, which I am ready to talk about now. We're also going to be talking about mental health and things like insomnia, anxiety, IBS. I'm going to be addressing all my problems. This is basically a therapy session of some kind for me, just unloading, venting all of this stuff out. If I keep my emotions in for too long, I do snap. I have been under immense amount of stress, specifically this year. Pretty much since February, everything has gone downhill, and it's not like I got a break. I fully understand that life is difficult and shit does happen, but I'm not lying to you guys. Ever since February, everything in my life has just gone downhill. Don't get me wrong, there have been some positives out of this year, but 90% of it has just been BS. Just one problem after another. I've had several breakdowns this year. One of them included 2 months ago I cut my own hair. My hair's at like mid-length right now. I cut it from the front and my mum fixed the back. I have never done that before. I've never cut my own hair. I saw 2 videos on how to cut hair and decided, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and I cut my hair. Put it in a bag and sent it to charity. The name of the charity that I support is Princess Trust. Their sole purpose is to make wigs out of real human hair and give the wigs to people dealing with alopecia, cancer, going through chemotherapy. So it does make me feel good to know that I am helping someone. I am having my wisdom teeth coming out, and it's also spider season, so therefore I'm on edge. Mate, 2 weeks ago I saw Aragog haul ass across the kitchen floor. I only went down there to get myself a glass of water. Soon as I saw that crawl across the floor, I was like, you know what, no. Is anyone else clocking on to the fact that as the years progress, spiders are just getting more and more bigger? Is anyone else noticing that, or is it just me? Like, this isn't normal. That is one fear that I am never going to get over. I've had to face quite a few of my fears this year, and I've gotten over some of them, which I'm very proud of. Moving on, 2 months ago, my IBS came back. I can only eat gluten-free foods. My IBS, it comes and goes. I've had it since I was 13. Having IBS is very annoying. It's very painful. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. But I am pretty much the only person in my family that have IBS. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why. Same thing about my eczema on my face. Same thing about my disability. Shit happens, okay? This year my anxiety has been the worst it's ever been in my life. I have had anxiety since I was 14. I feel like I left high school with more problems than qualifications, okay? Many things can trigger anxiety. Lack of sleep, also me. I've got insomnia. I'm currently trying to get help for. Work stress. My mental health in April was definitely like down the drain. As you can tell, I have been dealing with a lot. IBS, insomnia, stress. Put it this way, if I can get through 1 week without anxiety or throwing up, I consider that a win. Thank God that I have friends, like people that understand me, people that care. I've always got people asking me like, how are you doing, Mel? I have good friends. I really do, and I really appreciate that. I have made some new friends this year, which I'm very grateful for. My anxiety is also the reason why I had to stop doing true crime, and that is also around the same time that I introduced the Movie Mayhem series. I had to take a break from true crime cases, covering them on the channel, because it was making me ill. I will, however, be doing more true crime cases moving forward. Word of advice, look after yourself, and I'm talking mentally, physically, because if you're not looking after yourself, how are you supposed to look after others? Now, I have always been a selfless person in terms of I think of others before myself. I could be having an epileptic fit on the floor, I wake up, my first question is, are you okay? Are you alright? Because of what I've been going through this year, my filming schedule has been all over the place, as you can tell. I just posted whenever I could. When I am going through a rough patch in life, I'll take a break, get my shit together, and come back new, which is what I've done. Because of my anxiety, I recently got back into painting, which is very relaxing. I feel like nature paintings are what I'm most good at. There's something to be said about taking your anger and negativity out on a canvas and creating something beautiful out of it. I've picked up a few old hobbies of mine that have helped me in a way, like kept my anxiety at bay. Basically do things that make you happy. Painting, listening to music, doing makeup, wearing jewellery. These are all ways that I express myself. I've also gone back to playing the keyboard because that's another thing that I enjoy that keeps me calm. Anything to do with art or history I do enjoy. As you can tell, I've made a lot of life changes this year just to help my mental health, and one of the changes being that I've had to remove toxic people from my life. Some of them being people that I've known for years, people that I've grown up with, but I've told everyone in my life that I don't want drama. These people have triggered my anxiety and made me be sick. I can't deal with that anymore. There has been so much drama happening in my life this year, so much toxicity. I don't need it. For the most part, my life is very boring and peaceful, and I would like it to stay that way. I don't think that I'm asking much for people to be genuine and honest, not be fake, but apparently that's just too hard for people to do nowadays, which is very upsetting. Because I've been stabbed in the back so many times, I now have trust issues. I was raised with the idea that if you be nice to someone, they'll be nice to you. But sadly, that is not always the case. Sometimes the person that you're willing to take the bullet for is the one holding the gun. By the way, don't ever send anyone hate. I don't support that type of behaviour at all. This is just what I've been through this year and my personal experience, my feelings about it. I am telling you guys this because I know damn well I am not the only person who has dealt with something like this. Obviously, I have moved on with life, I'm in a better place now, but once I've processed someone kind of like a death, I never talk about them again. I always give people the benefit of the doubt, but what I've learned from this year is can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. There is a strong possibility that the people that I've ended friendships with, they could be watching my channel right now, and honestly, I couldn't give a shit, mate. I really couldn't. There has been a switch in me this year. When I befriend someone, I give them my heart, I give them my time, my energy. I am a kind person, very selfless, I am, truly, but there are some people out there who take kindness for weakness. They take advantage of you, and that has happened to me so many times. I am a huge believer in giving people a second chance, but if you mess up on that second chance, I'm done with you, out the door. In the end, all you can do is your best, and if someone says your best is not good enough, you back away from that person. I am a loyal ass friend. I don't betray people's trust. If you choose to be my friend, this is what you're signing up for. If your birthday party is on the other side of the planet, don't worry. I'll make it there on time. I don't care what it takes. I will cross an ocean for you. I am your ride or die. If you call me crying, my only question is, whose face do I need to break? The saying that I absolutely live by is, if you have something to say it to someone's face, not behind their back. That is what I am like as a person. That is what you're signing up for. That's one of the mistakes that I made. When it comes to friendships, just word of advice, set boundaries. Like, from the very beginning. Cards on the table. Say what you're willing to put up with and what you're not. Around late July to early August, I went on a 1-week holiday in Wales. It was really nice to get away from everything. At that point, I hadn't been on a holiday in years. I have left the country twice. I rarely go on holidays, and that's something that needs to change. I went in a pool. I can't swim because of my disability. Like, there's a gap between my knees to my feet. I've got a curved spine, but that didn't stop me from going into the deep end and using one of my friends as a flotation device. I am not joking. She was so willing about it. My favourite part out of the entire holiday was definitely going to the beach. I did get a bit of sunburn and heat stroke because it was like 30-degree heat. I was sweating my tits off, but I was living for the view. It was beautiful. At night time, the lights go on. You guys know I love some LED lights. There was a breeze. There was just, oh, if I won the lottery, I'd move to Wales. I'd live on that beach. Anyone that lives in like a beachside town, I am so jealous of you. This holiday was very needed, but it was also very last minute, so I had to get my shit together quite quick. It was a 2-hour drive there and back. I have travel sickness. Luckily, I did not throw up. Very proud of myself for that. I underpacked. I was not prepared. But was it worth it? Hell yes. My 3 main fears are arachnophobia, fear of spiders. My second is heights. And my third is claustrophobia, tight spaces. What you can gather from that is I like to be on the ground in an open space. Now, because I have claustrophobia, like I said, the window had to be open 90% of the time because the room was like this big. I was freaking out a bit, but I spent 80% of the time on the balcony because it was gorgeous, loving the views. Not only did I get over some of my fears on this holiday, but I also had to get over a lot of my body insecurities. Now, I don't like how round my face is. I don't like my arms up here specifically. I am so pale. I'm like Casper. Some people have actually accused me of looking ill because I'm that pale. I'm pretty much translucent, but I am what I am, okay? Leave me alone. I had to get over myself pretty much. I wasn't wearing makeup every day either because it was so hot outside. It's like the devil's arsehole, excuse my language. I always share the good and the bad with you guys, and I'm always going to be honest, brutally honest, okay? No fakeness, no BS. With this channel, what you see is what you get pretty much. But yeah, I've made some new friends this year. I went on holiday. There are positive aspects of this year. I just hope that the rest ends really well. Hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, evening, morning, night, wherever you are in the world. I have missed doing this, like just sitting in front of a camera, talking to you guys. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.